Good evening. My name is Youssef Biaz, and for the past 2 years I've been involved in the national poetry recitation contest called Poetry Out Loud, sponsored by the National Endowment for the Arts and the Poetry Foundation. And tonight I'll be reciting a poem written by Sharon Olds called Mrs. Krikorian. And it's Sharon Olds' way of honoring a wonderful teacher she must have had in 6th grade. And it seems that she wasn't very well behaved in 6th grade. And to be honest, neither was I. And the poem really spoke to me. And it was the first poem that piqued my interest in participating in the competition. So here it is. Mrs. Krikorian by Sharon Olds. She saved me. When I arrived in 6th grade, a known criminal, the new teacher asked me to stay after school the first day. She said, "I've heard about you." She was a tall woman with a deep crevice between her breasts and a large, calm nose. She said, "This is a special library pass. As soon as you finish your hour's work," that hour's work that took 10 minutes, and then the devil glanced into the room and found me empty, a house standing open. "You can go to the library." Every hour, I'd zip through the work in a dash and slip out of my seat as if out of God's side and sail down to the library, solo through the empty, powerful halls, flash my pass, and stroll over to the dictionary to look up the most interesting word I knew: spank. Dipping 2 fingers into the jar of library paste to suck that tart mucilage as I came to the page with the cocker spaniel silks curling up like the fine steam of the body. After spank and breast, I'd move on to Abe Lincoln and Helen Keller, safe in their goodness till the bell. Thanks to Mrs. Krikorian, amiable giantess with the kind eyes. When she asked me to write a play and direct it, and it was a flop, and I hid in the coat closet, she brought me a candy cane. As you lay a peppermint on the tongue, and the worm will come up out of the bowel to get it. And so I was emptied of Lucifer and filled with school glue and Eros and Amelia Earhart, saved by Mrs. Krikorian. And who had saved Mrs. Krikorian? When the Turks came across Armenia, who slid her into the belly of a quilt? Who locked her in a chest? Who mailed her to America? And that one who saved her, and that one who saved her, to save the one who saved Mrs. Krikorian, who was standing there on the sill of 6th grade, a wide-hipped angel, smoky hair standing up weightless all around her head. I end up owing my soul to so many. To the Armenian nation. One more soul someone jammed behind a stove, drove deep into a crack in a wall, shoved under a bed. I would wake up in the morning under my bed, not knowing how I had got there, and lie in the dusk, the dust balls beside my face round and ashen, shining slightly with the eerie comfort of what is neither good nor evil. Thank you very much. I'm very honored to be here. Thank you.